Good evening, I'm Larry Eastep in the Central Illinois Weather Network Storm Tracking Center. We're still following some very bad weather out there this evening across Central Illinois and all the way over into the Ohio Valley. Let's go straight to the maps here. I want to show you everything that's going on as quickly as I can here and kind of bring you up to date on what's happening around the region. This is a map of reports so far today of storm damage and high winds in excess of 70 miles per hour in many cases, above 65 knots, or large hail in excess of 2 inches in diameter. All these blue dots here in southern Illinois over into basically the southern half of Indiana and western Kentucky. Dozens of reports of wind gusts that caused damage. One little tornado report there that's been confirmed so far down near Cape Girardeau, Missouri this afternoon. There was a number of tornado warnings in effect, but they have not confirmed any official touchdowns, although there has been a number of reports of straight-line wind damage. As a matter of fact, earlier this afternoon in Marion County, Illinois, on I-57 at mile marker 119, a large camper trailer was blown into an 18-wheel tractor trailer. Reports like that coming from all over the region, as those winds at times were gusting 40 to 45 miles an hour without the storms, with the storms well above 70 miles an hour in many cases. Let's go back to the maps here. And I want to show you an area that we're looking at right now that we're concerned about, mainly from Chicagoland to the northeast and to the east. We're looking at the possibility of snowfall rates in excess of 2 inches per hour at times, especially over the northern peninsula area of Lake Michigan up into the upper part of Wisconsin and on over into portions of Canada. Those whiteout conditions up there with blizzard reports coming in from many areas. Also, we're still looking at severe weather. Here's a map right now showing you the watches that are out for a good portion of the Ohio Valley, basically from just to the east of Evansville, Indiana, all the way up through Cincinnati, almost all of Ohio, actually, as you can tell there, over through the eastern two-thirds of Kentucky, and from Middle Tennessee on over into eastern Tennessee at the moment. Here's a look at the radar picture. This shows the watch number 27, severe thunderstorm watch number 27, in effect till 10 o'clock. And notice the massive storms up in northeastern Indiana into western Ohio. Those storms are really firing off some major winds, with winds in excess of 75 miles an hour and some large hail also being reported. Also notice this small, very thin line right there going down through extreme eastern Indiana around Switzerland County, just to the western suburbs of Cincinnati right now, and on down to just to the east of Louisville, Kentucky, approaching Lexington, Kentucky. Very narrow line, but very strong winds. When you get that very narrow line like that, it starts getting a little bit of bowing to it, a little bit of rotation as well, and you get a lot of straight line wind damage, and that's what we've been seeing here this evening across portions of Kentucky. A little bit better look at that line there. This is the watch that's valid just to the east of that. As you can see, it hasn't quite entered the watch area yet, this line of storms along the cold front, and it is very narrow. It storms for maybe 20 or 30 minutes, and then it passes you by Nashville. It's in your eastern suburbs now, passing on off to the east. Knoxville, Chattanooga, you're in line next for those storms, and portions of southeastern Kentucky around Jackson also can be on the lookout for that. Charleston, West Virginia a little bit later, and as I said a little bit earlier, again, Cincinnati, you are under the gun as well right now. Western suburbs have some storms. Take a look at this map here. This is a really impressive look at things. Probably at least a dozen states under some sort of a winter weather advisory at this time. All those yellow counties there. You got these green, lime green colored, well, I guess it's more of an aqua green colored boxes. Those would be your weather watches in effect at the moment. And these darker red spots over northwestern Illinois up through the Quad Cities, blizzard warnings in effect. There's so many different types of warnings, it's kind of hard to even color code them. But as you can see, some type of weather affecting a large part of the U.S. at this time. Again, concern about the blizzard possibility, especially from Chicago, northeastern and to the east, over portions of northwestern and north central Indiana. But we're watching this line of storms again through the Louisville, Kentucky area to the east. Those are going to be the things throughout the evening that are going to continue to cause damage and the possibility of tornadoes, and this is a very serious situation. Behind this, I can tell you here in Springfield right now, we've got 40-mile-an-hour winds still. Temperatures dropped down to 12 degrees. We went from 64 degrees, a record high, early this afternoon at 1 o'clock, to around 20 degrees by 5 o'clock, and now here at 8 o'clock in the evening, and we're down to 12 degrees. It's going to continue to drop into the single digits. You know this if you're west of here in the Quad Cities, below zero there already, with high winds and more. Light to moderate snow at times could cause whiteout conditions at times, so be careful out there. Our roadways here deteriorated very quickly. As soon as the sun went down, they turned into a solid sheet of ice, and it's going to be that way as this cold air ushers in behind this cold front. You're going to see the difference. Louisville, Nashville, Lexington, you're going to see it as well. By morning, you're going to need the winter coat. Stay safe, stay warm, and stay tuned for the latest weather information.